everyone, it's Jessica and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you guys are fellow Ohana members already. So today's video is very exciting because upon doing research, I've realized that I have not posted a Disney themed video in 5 months. Now, I know you guys, most of our Ohana members found my channel because of my love of Disney, but like I have said to you guys before, it is very hard to constantly produce Disney content if you A, aren't an annual pass holder, which I am not. However, that is a large possibility for the future. Or if you guys don't live in either Orlando or Anaheim or in some form of close proximity to the parks. And also, obviously, I'm only limited to my Disney videos when I either A, go to the park, or if I purchase stuff from the Disney store. And so that is why my Disney videos have been very, very limited. However, you guys know that I did recently go to Disney and I was in Florida. So of course I purchased some things from the parks, and honestly, I think this is probably my smallest Walt Disney World haul that I have ever filmed on my channel, but I will be going to Disneyland in April, which I am so excited about because I haven't been to Disneyland in a few years. So when I go to California, I will be doing a Disneyland trip, so get excited for the haul video that will come from that. I'm also kind of thinking about doing a similar like little travel diary type video that I did from Walt Disney World, but obviously Disneyland edition. So I'm not 100% sure yet, but there are going to be some Disney content videos coming your way. And also, I haven't yet filmed it yet, but I'm totally like drawing a blank. The Yumi Twins subscription box. I have the March box, which is going to be the next video that I will be filming for my channel, but I did actually decide to cancel that subscription service because I decided to pick up a Disney themed subscription box instead, which will kind of give you guys a little bit of Disney magic when I'm not able to obviously go to the parks and film Disney themed videos. So I hope you guys are excited for that. But with all that rambling and all that, I do have a couple of bags to share with you guys from my recent Walt Disney World haul. So if you guys are excited to see what I picked up from my previous Walt Disney World trip, then keep on watching. Alright you guys, like I said in my long chit-chatty introduction, I didn't pick up that much like merchandise this time around. I'm realizing that most of the characters that I collect, I pretty much own everything that I could possibly own from those specific things. So this one, you'll kind of notice a different theme, which I'm very excited about because I've loved this since a child and kind of just rekindled my love for it while I was at the parks this past time. So I'm just gonna blindly go through bags and we're just gonna pull out stuff. But obviously my first item that I picked up this trip are these mini ears, but there's not ears attached. So it's just a giant mini bow and I'm living for this. If you guys don't follow me on my Disney themed Instagram, I totally think you guys should. I will go ahead and insert a picture here for you guys, but I post a Disney themed picture once a week, sometimes twice, depending on how risque I'm feeling. But yeah, so I posted a bunch of pictures from our past trip on my Instagram, and also Snapchat is my second most used social media for when I'm traveling. Anytime I'm doing something fun and exciting, you can go ahead and follow me on Snapchat. I'm really gonna try to start incorporating more with Insta Story, but for right now, Snapchat and my Disney theme Instagram and also my personal Instagram are the places that you can kind of catch up on what I'm doing. But the first bag that I'm gonna go ahead and pull out some items from is a little bit kind of boring out of the things that I picked up. So the first one I picked up from Mitsukoshi, and I've realized now that Mitsukoshi is actually getting Japanese Sanrio items. Before they were kind of just licensed Sanrio products, but this one I know for certain was released in Tokyo as well. So this is a My Melody, and I don't know the name of the female little one, but I know the other one's like Manoki or Manochi or I don't know, something to that effect. But it is a 3-pack of file folders. Obviously, this is not Disney themed, but you guys know how I feel about the Japan Pavilion in Epcot, and Mitsukoshi is probably my favorite place out of Epcot. So I had to pick up a couple of items from there. And then another very boring item is the pack of 5 pin refiller pages. You guys know my pin collection is ever growing, and I actually made my own binders, so I'm trying to organize the pins into different categories, so I needed some more pin filler pages. So I picked up a pack of these, and these retail for $9.95. I have a couple of items that Emma picked up for me while she's been down there as gifts, and the first one, I know she got these from Cast Connection, but they are these Lilo and Stitch like gaucho summer pants. And let me see if I can like open these up. But this is the print on them. I think they're so pretty, and yeah, they're just really long, flowy, beachy pants, if you will. And these retailed for $36.95, but obviously she is a cast member and she purchased these from Cast Connection, which is a cast member only location. So she ended up getting these for me for about $15, and this was just kind of just a nice item that she purchased for me as a gift. And then the last item that Emma got for me from Cast Connection is from the Wonderground Gallery, and it is this postcard, and I do already have this one. However, I am thinking about doing something different with this one because I love the print so much. These retail for $4.95, and they are a 5x7 postcard, but I think she paid about $2. Something else kind of boring is a bag of maps. We also stayed at the not the Contemporary, woo! Girl, I do not have the money for that. We stayed at the Coronado Springs Resort, so I have the map for Coronado Springs in here as well. I guess we'll do pins right now since that kind of seems to be the items that I'm pulling out next. But the first one is something that I've always wanted, that I've seen people haul before, but I've never stayed at a resort that was under refurb to get these pins. But when we walked into Coronado Springs, they are undergoing a huge refurb at the moment. So we walked into our room and we got the Pardon Our Pixie Dust pins, and I'm so excited. So we have the 3 Caballeros, and on a couple of the items it says Coronado Springs, and as you can see it says Coronado Springs up at the top as well. I was so stoked to finally get my hands on these, but I found that people were like trading them, which I mean that's cool, but like it's not very often that you get these pins, so these to me I'm keeping forever. The next item I had my friend Sarah pick up for me, and she actually lives in Orlando now, but she's originally kind of from my neck of the woods, but she also owns a shop on Etsy which she creates, her and her husband, they create fun Disney socks. I will leave it listed in the description box. And I don't know when I'm going to start speaking English, but I will list it in the description box down below, and it is called Wonderland Supply Co. And again, I keep tongue twisting. It is Wonderland Supply Co. And it will be listed in the description box down below. But I asked her if she could pick up these for me, and this is one of the mystery pin packs. And for whatever reason, it's not focusing. Maybe, no. Okay, anyways, but it is the Kingdom of Cute pack, and these are the different designs that you can get. I don't understand why I'm having these problems right now, but either way, I got, it comes 2 pins per pack, and it retails for $15.99. And the 2 that I got, I was so excited about because one of them I really wanted, and that is the Dole Whip. These originally started in Disneyland, but they kind of made their way to Walt Disney World, but they're more of a kawaii design, which you guys know I am all about. So this is the first one, if I can get it to focus. There's the cute little Dole Whip. I'm obsessed with this one. And then the next one, I believe this is like the fairy, or one of the little boats for Jungle Cruise. I'm not 100% sure, so if you guys know, leave a comment down below. And I just think these things are the cutest ever. I really want the Dumbo one too. Well, the Dumbo flying elephant car, if you will. Next up, as you guys know, I always pick up a pin from the resort that I stayed at. So since we stayed at Coronado Springs, this time I picked up the Coronado Springs pin, and I really liked this resort. Although it's not super Disney themed, it is very much like Mexico themed, which is really cool. So this is the pin for Coronado. The next pin that I picked up is from the Valentine's Day collection, and I really wanted this one because it is WALL-E and Eve, and I've said it before, I love this movie so much, and I feel like it's very underrated, and there's not very much merchandise featuring WALL-E or Eve, so I absolutely had to pick up this pin. I have 2 pins left, which is kind of crazy because I feel like typically I purchase more pins, but right now, since I have my collection ever growing, I can't believe my battery is about to die! I'm sorry about the sudden camera quality change. My G7X actually died, so we are back to my DSLR, which quality-wise it's not as good, but I do want to finish this haul for you guys. So continuing on with the pins, these two are kind of what sparked the more or less like obsession for this trip. It started with this pin because I just thought it was the cutest thing ever, and if you see me ever in real life, this is a phrase that I use literally all the time for everything, and it is this pin. So it features Winnie the Pooh, and his head is stuck in a honey pot as per usual, and it says, "Oh bother," and honestly, that is my favorite catchphrase. And then the last and final pin, but second Winnie the Pooh pin that I picked up, I've looked at it for many times and I just absolutely love it. So this is the Winnie the Pooh ride pin. So we have some dangling bees here. Eeyore's tail actually moves, and I just think it's so cute because everybody's on there, and Eeyore is my mom and my favorite character out of Winnie the Pooh, but I just think that this pin is absolutely adorable. Alright, moving on from the pins, the next item that I got I absolutely fell in love with. I always have some form of Disney themed antenna topper on Ray. If you don't know who Ray is, it's my car. But anyways, I found this 2-pack and I was literally obsessed with it. So this 2-pack of antenna toppers features Sully and Mike, if I can get a good somewhat view of him. But yeah, they're just super cute antenna toppers. I'm always scared to put these on my car because unfortunately people are incredibly rude these days and like to rip them off and steal them. So I will be very cautious while putting these on my car, but I just think they're absolutely perfect. All right, we're moving on to the bigger bag, and oh, I think there's another pin hidden in here. Let me see which one it is, because honestly, I totally forgot. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's right. So this year is Epcot's 35th anniversary. You guys know how much I love Epcot, so I picked up the Epcot 35 pin, and it features Figment and the Epcot symbol, which I think is so cute, and it just says Epcot 35. All right, we're for real done with pins now, but we're gonna go ahead and dig into my magical, literal magical bag and pull out a couple of more items. So I do have 2 more like clothing themed items. And you guys know that I love Monsters Inc. I love Monsters University. I already have the MU hat, as pretty much any Disney goer does, but they have since come out with 2 more Monster University hats, and I picked up one, and that one is the pink one for that sorority group. This hat retails for $21.99, and I really want the Oozma Kappa one as well, but the only problem is that one's green, so I feel like it's not going to go with anything very well, but it would be nice to have to take some pictures. So I will probably be picking that one up. And then the last clothing item, yes, I hopped on the Spirit jersey train. I will be getting one from Disneyland as well, hopefully, fingers crossed. But this one I kind of went with on a whim. because I find that the adult ones are kind of boring. I do like the mint and the lavender shade one as well, but I didn't really want to get one of the princess ones unless they do Rapunzel, because if they do Rapunzel, it is game over. Emma and I are definitely 100% going to get one. So I kind of went for the more like bedazzled one, and I went with the rose gold one, and I don't even have the rose gold ears, so that's fine, but it's like this peachy color, but pastel still, and I really like that. So on the front we have the symbol, and it's in like a rose gold glitter. And then the whole back across, if you've never seen one of these, all across like the shoulder blades and down the arms, it says, "Oh, Walt Disney World." And these retail for, oh, where's the tag? Retails for $59.99, which is a little steep, Disney, a little steep, but I am hoping that I could fit into one of the child ones, because the ones that they have for Disneyland for the little girls are so much better. So I'm hoping that I could squeeze myself into an extra large and get one of the girls ones from Disneyland. All right, you guys, so I literally have 3 items left. Oh my God, I know, super crazy, but I purchased 1 mug this time, only 1, but you guys know that I'm so about the mug life, and sorry that this paper bag is crinkling and I actually have to rewrap it. Oh, what is else? Oh, these are hidden in here too. I forgot about these. So anyways, before we get to the mug, I will go ahead and show you mine and Christopher's magic band for this trip. So I got the pink one and Christopher got the purple one, but then I also picked up the millennial pink one, not to really follow the trend, more or less because it's pastel pink, and pastel pink is one of my favorite colors, so I picked up that magic band. But we're gonna get into the mug. And now, a funny story with this mug, I've seen it pretty much every time I've gone for the past several years, and I always look at it and I always laugh and chuckle at it because it is quite hilarious, but I never ended up getting it. But this time I got it, and I am so stoked about it. So on the back you might think, wow, that's a bit bland, but it says Disney's Animal Kingdom. So this is the back side, and comment down below what kind of animal Tigger is from Winnie the Pooh. And now you will appreciate fully the front of this mug. It says, "Tigger, is that you?" And it's Winnie the Pooh looking at a tiger through a magnifying glass. This is goals right here. This is absolute goals. The inside of the mug has a tree in there, and this retails for $15.99. It is a very healthy size mug, which is the type of mugs that I like. I don't like little puny ones, but I'm so excited to finally have this. Every time I pick it up, I laugh. And yeah, I just think that this mug is absolute perfection. All right, you guys, the last 2 items are in the bottom of this magical bag. And the first one I'm gonna share with you guys, I picked up from the France Pavilion in Epcot, and I've looked at him several times, and I finally decided today's the day in which little Remy is going to come home. Like I've said to you guys before, Pixar movies are some of my favorite movies, and Ratatouille is definitely up there as well. I know Christopher really loves it too. So this is just a Remy in his little chef hat and apron with his wooden spoon, and we've got his long tail details, and he retails for $16.95. He's just so adorable. He's just a little chef, and the little chef, I wish he could just sit on my shoulder for the rest of the video, because that would be super adorable. And then the last item is, of course, yet again, another plush, because A, what kind of haul would it be from me without a plush? Number 1, any haul in general. And number 2, I live for this. There's a couple different ones that kind of match the set, but Eeyore is my favorite, so I had to go with this one. So this is a Eeyore plushie, and he's very, like, he's not the classic Eeyore colors, but he's definitely like the Disney, you know, like redone version. So he's more of like the blue with the pink and stuff like that. So this is probably my favorite style of Eeyore. Of course, the classic version is amazing, but I like the more new-aged Eeyore design. So it is Eeyore, and then there's little Piglet hanging out back here, and I just love the muted pastel tones of this. This is so incredibly soft. There is also a Tigger and Roo in the similar design, and there's also Pooh and Piglet. This retails in the park for $24.99. The only thing that I'm kind of bummed out about that I usually find that Disney does very well is they always give Eeyore a detachable Velcro tail. And this time, his tail isn't detachable, which I'm a little bit sad about because I just feel like that's not an Eeyore plush without the detachable Velcro tail. But I still love it nonetheless, and honestly, I cannot wait to like snuggle with this because it is so soft, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for a Disney themed video here on my channel. I hope you guys were excited. I know it's been a long time coming. I do have a Disney collective haul that I've been picking up little bits and bobs for the past like several months, and they've just kind of all been accumulating, so I will be doing that also. And I also, like I said, will be going to Disneyland, so I hope you guys are excited to see the different types of merchandise in Disneyland because, like I said, I haven't been there in a couple of years, so I'm really excited to go ahead and go there. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, letting me know that you did, because I know our Ohana misses the Disney themed videos, and I'm trying my very best to get them out and, you know, to film them for you. Even though they're gonna be probably far in between, I still love Disney, as you guys all know, and I still try my hardest to be able to give you Disney content. So just giving it a thumbs up will let me know to keep on keeping on and keep the Disney videos coming. If you guys haven't already and you'd like to, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We do a bunch of magical things here. Also, if you guys want, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Tumblr. The links for those are always listed down below in the description box for you guys. Also, don't forget to click the magical notification bell so that way you guys are notified whenever I upload. Usually it is a Monday, and I've been calling it Magical Monday. However, I may be changing the upload day to Sunday because I know everybody is kind of home on Sundays, and I would love to have content out for you guys. So I'm not 100% sure if this video is going to go up Sunday or Monday. So you guys will see. It will either be one of those days. I love our Ohana so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!